What inspired me to start my ministry was the headlines that I saw on a breaking news story on my computer one day.
The body of a newborn discovered in a dumpster in 2009 is now the focus of a grand jury investigation.
The news story broke and said that there was a baby found in a dumpster, and I immediately felt compelled to respond to that.
People looking for scrap metal found the body of a baby. Police began investigating.
When I called the coroner's office and investigated that to get answers to my questions, the things that I was told were devastating to me. To think that a baby would not be cared for in death. Doe is not a name, and a dumpster is not a grave, and a diaper is not burial clothing. So I called the coroner's office and said that when this criminal investigation is done, I really want to give this baby a name and a proper burial. That just started the ball rolling, and more needs came forward. And God just started giving me eyes to see His heart for abandoned children, infant loss, and just coming alongside families who were not able to give dignity in death or a name in life to children that were lost.
I had went to the hospital after I had delivered my son. He only lived for one day. At the funeral home that my son was supposed to have been cremated at, they never had my son's ashes.
As the story read, baby Doe found in a dumpster.
8 or 9 months or maybe a year later, I got a knock on my door, which was detectives.
A couple called police after finding the infant in a dumpster near 24th and Illinois Street.
My son had been found in a trash bin in back of an alley. A man and a lady were looking for scrap metal. I was afraid because I was going through so much. I met Miss Linda. She's a real wonderful person. She asked me what would I want to do, and I told her that she could just cremate Nicholas. She said, well, would you like to have a funeral for him? And I said yes, and we had a funeral, which was the most beautifulest funeral. She gave him a headstone. That support was wonderful. When I really need her, she is there. I actually think that I probably would be dead or maybe in jail if it wasn't for her.
As I started down this journey, I was not at all given a vision about what this would look like. This was God's idea. It was not mine. And it continued to unfold, and the doors were being opened to me, and I just continued to walk through them. And as I did that, I found people to be very receptive to what it was I was asking, whether it was resources through local businesses for help, or calling people and saying, what happens in a situation like this, and what is the best way to resolve this for this person? And I found that people wanted to really come alongside me and partner with me right away to do what it was I felt like I was called to do.